Hello and welcome to a quick Tuatera thoughts on marketing spend frameworks. Our objective today is to give you an easy to use framework to evaluate the marketing budget for your dental practice. My name is JJ Littrell, co-founder of Tuatera, and I'm excited to share this with you today. So let's get right to it. Marketing budget as a percent of gross production. So I wanted to go ahead and give you this matrix as we get started here. Really quick, two different components here. First is your practice stage. This is based on your capacity. So for your current plumbed and equipped operatories, what capacity are you currently at with your current patients? Based on that gives you your practice stage. I think capacity is something we're probably all pretty familiar with, but brand position might be new to you. So brand position, we bucket these into 5 categories: economy, essential, family, premium, and luxury. If you're familiar with brand position already, then you can go ahead, find your brand position as well as your capacity, and then find yourself on the matrix. And that is what we would recommend as a good framework for you to set aside for your marketing budget as a percent of your gross production. If brand position is new for you, I will share with you really quickly an easy way to kind of plot yourself on this map so that you can get an idea of where your practice is. So we like to use car brands and hotel brands when we talk about brand position, because that's typically pretty easy for us to kind of bucket in our mind. So made some of our own assessments here on these brands. For economy down at the bottom left, which is lower quality, lower price, and then up to the luxury brand in the top right corner, which is high quality and high price. Obviously, these two areas of white with low price, high quality, and low quality, high price, we don't want to be there. So if you find yourself there, those are what we call no man's land. That is going to be a very hard practice to run and likely will result in very low profitability and hard to keep the doors open. So we want to get into this midpoint here. For the purposes of this exercise, you can just plot yourself, kind of think about what experience do you want to create for your patients in your current location with your current team, etc., and plot yourself on this grid. If you want to make a change to your brand position, I would encourage you to talk with your marketing company about what this would look like. Tuatera does have a framework that gets very specific into how to identify where you currently are in this map and then where you want to be and what would need to change in order to move you there. But for the purposes of this exercise, pick the closest kind of hotel comparison you have for your brand position, and then you can go back to this matrix and plot where your spend should be. So quick next steps: obviously determine your brand position in your practice stage based on your capacity. Then using that grid, find your marketing budget as a percent of your gross production. Next step, super important, identify the change in profit that you can expect from that marketing budget. So many of you maybe haven't been spending much, if anything, on marketing. So when you look at that percentage times your gross production, you might be looking at a much larger spend than you've been used to. We don't encourage you to do that in a vacuum. Do that with the context of what you can expect from an actual profitability change in your practice. If you are in Tuatera reporting, then we have that calculation for you on the first page of your quarterly financial report. If you are not in Tuatera reporting, really encourage you to talk with your marketing company as well as whoever else you're working with to determine what kind of profitability changes you can expect with the marketing spend so that you do see that actual ROI in your P&L. And then last, we would encourage you to communicate to your marketing company about your brand position and your ideal customer avatar. So oftentimes when we hear customers frustrated with their marketing relationship, it's because they have not been clear about what type of patient they want calling up the practice. And so sometimes there's a mismatch there. So we help our customers define ideal avatars using the ideal household income as well as the ideal age range demographic. Those are two things that are relatively easy for your marketing company to track as well as to target with your marketing. So encourage you to communicate that with your marketing partner to get the most out of your marketing spend. As I mentioned before, my name is JJ. Tuatera is a strategic finance agency. We sit as the finance function in your practice to help you strategically grow. So we do that by aligning your marketing, operations, and accounting together so that you can break down the silos that are often found in busy dental practices and allow you to grow strategically. If you would like to work with us or keep in touch, we would love that. Our website is growwith2atera.com. We are also on social media as @growwith2atera. And if you'd like to connect with me directly, I would love to hear from you. My email is jj@growwith2atera.com, or you can also click on my calendar link on our Teams page on our website, and I would love to connect with you there. Thank you for tuning in today. We hope this was valuable, and we love to put out content like this all the time. So please feel free to stay in touch, and we'd love to continue to add value for your practice. Have a great day.